What's going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome back into the Quick Pitch MLB DFS podcast and live stream recording here for Thursday's 5-game main slate. James, we've had some tough slates to talk about before. If you're looking at the pitching right now, not great. I think maybe the biggest surprise is that Sean Manaea priced below JT Brubaker. How far he has Lance McCullers, top price guy, Carlos Correa, Miles Mikolas up over 9K. Yeah, I'm just jumping right into pitching because it's going to be a quick one, right? We're going to breeze through this breakdown. What are your thoughts on what we got for pitching here tonight?
I mean, McCullers is the chalk. Let's face the facts. I think we're going to see a lot of lineups start McCullers, Carrasco, McCullers, Mikolas, especially when you look at who we're facing here. I mean, Mikolas gets Cincinnati.
Great home numbers for Miles Mikolas, too. We pointed this out before. 2.23 ERA at home this season.
Yeah, he's been tremendous. And, the numbers against Cincinnati, take with a grain of salt because he's pitched twice in Great American.
Right.
And twice in Great American, he's been hammered. He threw 7 innings of 1-run ball against Cincinnati the one time he was at home. So I think it's hard to go wrong with any of the top 3. When McCullers isn't walking guys, we saw what he can do against the Angels. So give me McCullers as the top option.
105 pitches, too. Love it. Love the 105 there. Obviously, he was trending up. We were in on McCullers in that last start, too. We're like, just navigate Trout. Well, he gave up a home run to Trout, but that was it.
Right. That's 8 straight pitchers did. So, don't feel bad, Lance.
Right, exactly. And then we hit the mid-tier. Listen, JT Brubaker, he's okay, but I don't have any interest, I don't think, in pitching him. Sean Manaea, I think this was like the matchup where we started stacking against him, like way back when it was like Arizona, when Arizona was like banging lefties, and we're like, listen, Manaea's not it. And how far he has fallen from being an upper 9K. We paid 10K at one point for this guy back in May. Then this last month, 2 starts ago, under $7,000, $6,600 against the Dodgers, 77 last start against the Dodgers, 76 today against Arizona. You can't play him. You just can't do it. But you're on a small slate, so maybe he'll be contrarian. You're looking at his BVP numbers, or not his BVP numbers, but his matchup numbers against Arizona this year. 2 starts, 2.88 ERAs, 2-0.
4 starts.
4 starts, rather. He's 2-0, rather, against them. Again, not where I want to go. We like a lot of these Arizona guys. So, tough to go, but it's a 5-game slate. So, we talked about how last time Dylan Bundy just seemingly always pitched well. Cleveland knocked him around. Right? 12 hits, 7 runs, 3 homers allowed, 1 strikeout. He doesn't really strike anybody out, but he was avoiding damage. Sonny Gray shut down Kansas City today. Maybe Dylan Bundy picks up some of that magic. Again, better at home this year, 3.81 ERA, and that includes that most recent start against Cleveland where he got lit up. Yeah, maybe you tempt fate with a Dylan Bundy again. Daniel Lynch, guys that we've at times have he's coming around, he's got some strikeouts, and then he gets hammered for 4 straight starts. So again, not really where we're looking to go, but it's a 5-game slate. He's 6,700. Caprillion against Houston, we're not going to play. Chase Anderson against St. Louis, not really where we're looking to go. Dre Jameson is making his major league debut here.
Has not been great, but he also, again, he pitches in the PCL, so...
100 strikeouts in 114 innings.
109 strikeouts, so close to a strikeout inning.
Yeah, near 7 ERA and a near 2 whip.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
I think I would, just going back, it's worth mentioning Manaea was the odd man out lately, because San Diego does have just a plethora of pitchers when they're healthy. I'm considering it because what do we know about Arizona? They just have so many lefties. All 5 of their outfielders are lefties.
Yeah, and Stone Garrett gets in the lineup.
That's fair. True. It's just fair. But in September, John.
Yeah.
So, 2-week sample, right? We're recording here about the clock's about to strike midnight, and it's going to be the 15th day. 523 OPS as a team. That's the second worst mark in the month of September against left-handed pitching. So, I don't know.
It's a 5-game slate, right? So, if you're not spending up, and you're looking at that mid-tier range, it's probably Manaea or Bundy for you,
yep,
right?
Agreed.
So,
Fully
who
agree.
has the higher upside? Sean Manaea.
Sean Manaea.
I just don't think I'm going to get there. I'm probably playing McCullers and Carrasco and
I think it's
Mikolas, right?
I think majority of the lineups will. That's why I'm saying
putting McCullers in there for now. We'll figure out
yeah,
SB2 later.
Agreed.
Catcher, even smaller sample size, right? of player. You got the KC guys at the top. You got Vasquez against Krapilian. If you want to go Kelly against Minaya, he's 36. Gary
that's
Gary
a good
Sanchez.
spot.
What do you got?
I like that.
Kelly against Minaya.
This is the breakout here, yeah. Kelly, I mean, Manaya's been a bad lefty. Kelly's feasts off lefties, so.
Right. So, again, there's not a lot of options. Gary Sanchez gets Lynch at 31.
Salvi BVP, 5 for 13 with a home run.
Yep. There's not really there's not a punt guy that I'm seeing here. So
I think you're right. I think literally the 3 guys you mentioned are probably the only 3 guys
maybe Yachty against Anderson at 29. Just because, just because it's Anderson. Yachty's hitting 297 with an 870 OPS. Is last 10.
And there's been some power. The double
He had a 2 home run game, yeah.
Yeah.
Or what is Lynch against righties? Or Sanchez versus lefties
terrible.
This year?
Sanchez is terrible against lefties, but Lynch, righties, 289, 800 OPS, 347 WOBA. So good numbers there.
Gary Sanchez is a righty-only guy. He just hits righties.
Yeah, he's not hitting lefties
he hits
this year whatsoever.
Fastball right-hand pitchers. That's the only thing.
Yeah, just fastball. Yeah.
All right, first base position. Goldie against Anderson. Again, I want to stack probably St. Louis here, but I don't know how to get to them if we're spending up. So, it feels like Arizona's the more affordable stack, right? Like Walker.
And I think Minnesota's going to be pretty affordable, too, against Daniel Lynch.
Miranda
and Houston, Houston against Krapilian, too, like...
Well, they're not going to be cheap.
Well, Gurriel, 36.
Horrible.
Jeremy Pena, 46. Mancini, 39. Aledmus Diaz, 38. Chas McCord. They're kind of... I'm just trying to... Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back. Okay. Well, I'm with you on the Cardinals. Either way, I'm with you on the Cardinals. They're expensive, but I'm with you on wanting to stack them.
We'll see if we can find some value. Again, stacking against Minaya could be a thing if we're not going to play him with Walker at 40. Vogelbach against his former team. A little revenge narrative at 41, maybe? I don't know. And then Miranda at 33 at first base feels like probably a direction for us to go. Because we're going to probably play Correa at shortstop, too, right, against Lynch?
Yeah, and Correa's on freaking fire, dude.
Right.
So
we'll see how we get there. Second base has Altuve at the top. We played him the other day. Came through early, hit stolen base, run scored. McNeil gets Brubaker here. Ketel Marte against a lefty. Will Gorman lead off again?
Brandon Donovan.
Donovan's been the one that's been there. Right?
And he's 33. He's even cheaper.
True. We have the Padres against a rookie. Didn't work for us the last time we had this situation. But Cronenworth's at 38.
It's a good price.
Donovan, there he is at 3,300. Has been leading off.
So do you believe in Tony Kemp magic again here, John, or what?
The colors? Probably not. Probably not. Not really a lot of value, though, at second base.
Alejo Lopez has been really good for the Reds. He's a switch hitter. He's been hitting in the middle of their lineup. Little power, little speed. 379 with 1,000 OPS over his last 10. I don't hate using people against Carlos Carrasco, truthfully. Like, Carrasco can be good, but Carrasco gives up power. Against righties, too. 284. Righties are hitting 284 against Carlos Carrasco. 330 WOBA.
Rodolfo's going to hit from the left side.
Well, they recalled Diego Castillo.
Sure.
He's been in the lineup. All he did before he got sent down was hit home runs. He had 11 bombs. So just throwing his name out there too.
Sure.
I'm not against playing guys against Carlos Carrasco because he's been very shaky.
Third base position here, Arenado 59, Bregman at 57 against Krapilian feels like a green light play for us there. Mid-tier, Urshela's at 2,800 if we want to sack Lynch again.
I like for $100 more Emmanuel Rivera. He's been bad lately, but lefty on the mound, Rivera is way better. 288, 366 WOBA.
Is there Lynch has probably played Minnesota. What's any BVP there for Lynch?
Yes. Miranda 4 for 8 with a home run. Correa is 7 for 17, 412.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Urshela 0 for 8.
0 for 8, figures.
Yeah. Gary Sanchez 1 for 9. Miranda, Correa, Kyle Garlick, who probably is in the lineup. Only 3 guys that have
Garlic?
3 for 6 with 2 RBI. Garlic only hits lefties. We get to Outfield.
So there's really not then a lot of value third.
I think it's Rivera and.
I think he's 33, has multi-position eligibility. We think he may start, right? So
yeah, that's a good one.
Off rather. So
yeah, that's a good one. Well, unless they decide, Nootbaar hit a home run. Let's on Wednesday. Let's lead him back off, right? Because obviously the Cardinals are like trying to figure things out right now.
Shortstop has Lindor, Witt, Edman, but we kind of I've settled on Correa.
I think Correa. I'm ready to lock Correa in right now. He's scorching hot.
Yeah. Just to continue down the list, if we don't go Correa though, Really not much. There's a 5-game slate. There's not really anything there. So
I'm okay with Jeremy Pena. I don't necessarily hate that.
Where's he? 46,
he's right he's 46. Like, he's expensive. I'm honestly,
he hit second the other day.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm also weirdly, again, I told you, I'm not afraid to attack Cookie Carrasco. I mean, dude, O'Neal Cruz, maybe the best stretch of his season right now.
Yeah.
4 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yep. Elite bat, so not
326 average. He just strikes out. That's what he does. He, like, tournaments, if you could, I can get behind some Pirates.
Outfield. Again, we said this was going to be quick. Top 3 guys all might not play. Jordan, Marte, and Buxton. Marte, Buxton definitely not playing. Jordan is day-to-day dealing with, let's see, lineup maintenance purposes. He'll likely be in the lineup, it looks like.
Yeah, it's the hand, because he, like, was still struggling, but, like, he's, like, coming alive right now, so.
So you have him and Tucker, both lefties.
Love them both.
O'Neal, you mentioned, we had played Brian Reynolds the other day at low rostership, and he homered, so.
For the homer. Dude, I'm telling you, there's something sneaky.
Contrarian, because people will I would assume people would be interested. I bet we have everybody plays McCullers, and then it's split rostership between Mikolas, and Correa, probably. Or,
yep, probably. I agree.
Soto at 49, he's just not doing anything. That lineup's just not doing anything. It'd be a great slate for them to do something on a small slate, but they're just not doing anything. Cini, 39. McCarthy against a lefty. We don't really care at that, $3,800. Jurickson, Profar, 37. I don't mind playing Profar still.
Nope.
He's been really good. Where's our boy Stone?
He's like $3.
Yeah, I'm scrolling. Stone Garrett, $2,400.
He'll be in the lineup. The only thing, it's like, so him and Kyle Garlick are the same exact player on this slate, right? It's like they both have upside, but they both might.
Stone's having a lot better of a season.
Fair. I'm just saying, like, what they're both going to do is they're going to bat while there's a lefty on the mound, and then when the lefty comes off, they're gone.
Do they pinch hit Stone Garrett? Or is it just that he doesn't start unless there's a lefty?
I guess that's a fair point. Garlick is gone. Garlick, you get, like, 2 at-bats.
Yeah, there's a few games where he has 2 at-bats and he's pulled, so.
He has 6 home runs. 6 of his 9 home runs have come against lefties, Garlick.
I'm going to put Stone in the lineup at 2,400.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Well, that kind of pencils us in for a double spend up because that's against Manaea.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you know where I would go. I would go Mikolas over Carrasco. I think that there's some sneaky Pirate upside. Not that I want to, like, use Pittsburgh necessarily in our lineup.
I like Mikolas. If we go Mikolas McCullers with Correa Garrett, at the moment we have 4K a player.
Yeah, and we probably go. So I think. Well, before we get into it, we'll do our.
Yeah, give me your home run call.
We're rolling with the home run calls, by the way. I hope
usually one of us gets it right. So, and I know we just kind of skimmed through the outfield. There's not a lot of outfielders. We like, we're playing Mikolas, but if you're not going Mikolas, like, we like Friedel.
All the Astros.
We like Fraley.
Every Astro that wears an Astros jersey.
Yeah, all Astros.
Some of these lefties, some of the lefty crushers are fine. Like Garlick in tournaments, if you're playing Minnesota, is fine.
Yep.
They're fine. C-Dick, 2,800, John. I think that's a good one.
Against Brubaker?
No, they get...
Anderson.
And Chase Anderson tomorrow.
I agree. All right, I'll put that in there.
Well, I wasn't saying we had to, but, like,
no,
that's a nice salary saver.
He hit 5th the other day. I mean, you get middle of the lineup exposure.
So, I think...
Do we play Kelly? Give me your home run call. Let's finish that up.
Home run call. I'm going to go with Carlos Correa. We already got him in the lineup.
That works. Home run for me.
Actually, I kind of want to go
Kyle Tucker. Bregman.
Oh, yeah, I know. I kind of want to go Tucker. I kind of like the Astros more than I like the Cardinals.
I'm not sitting here against it.
Tucker, 3 home runs in his last 4. Dude, it's just... Bro, he's just, like...
The thing is, again, like, we need some really cheap players to get...
Gary Sanchez.
Do you like Gary Sanchez? I thought you didn't like Gary Sanchez.
I guess. It's him and Kelly both have stunk. It's not, I feel like we're like. How about this?
Who's giving out? I feel like I would rather play Kelly than Sanchez, though.
Okay, I'm fine with that because we're gonna probably spend down to Jose Miranda, right?
Yeah.
We can go Miranda at first.
Yeah. So $4,700 a player.
We go
$6,400.
Well. So what are your thoughts here? I have an idea.
Okay.
So we go Brendan Donovan to get our top of the order St. Louis exposure.
Okay.
Then we go. We're so close to Tucker Bregman.
Yeah, we're $300 off.
You know where we go? We go to Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, that's true. All right, that's fine.
I mean, it doesn't.
No.
Or we go Yachty.
Listen,
Yachty?
I agree. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know where else to go here. There's
Yachty?
Oh, Yachty. Yeah, I'll play Yachty. Yeah, let's play Yachty.
I feel like ultimately the upside would be.
Like, does he have it in him? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I think Sanchez probably, like, 10 years younger. Sanchez, like, I don't care. You pick between Yachty and Sanchez. But, I mean, you also, like, do you like the rest of that line? Like, is the rest of the line?
Yeah, the rest of the line is fine. Give me Yachty.
Like, we have a stack of either.
I'm going to go.
We have a 3-man of either.
I know. Where do they hit Sanchez?
Tonight, he hit near the end of the lineup. I'll tell you right now. He batted 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miranda hit 4th. Correa hit 2nd. Miranda hit 3rd. Sanchez hit 6th. So a 2, 3, 6 potentially we're looking at.
And what is Sanchez hitting against lefties this year?
Not good.
Not. You don't even want to say.
No, it's bad. He has 3 home runs. He's also not hitting at home. I was trying to like really just drive a point home. Not doing that either. And he's 1 for 9 off of. I think there's nothing that suggests we should play him. Yachty Molina is or play Yachty.
What's his BVP versus Chase? What is it?
We're playing Yachty. We're playing him.
What's his BVP?
He's 6 for 19, which is a 316 average
Right.
with a home run.
Okay.
Late at the end of the tunnel. 6 for 19. All I needed to see.
Easy
We're
enough.
running. All I needed to see.
Easy enough. All right, so there it is. That's our lineup. Lance McCullers, Miles Mikolas, Yachty Molina, catcher, Jose Miranda, Brendan Donovan, Alex Bregman, first, second, third, Correa, Stone Garrett, Corey Dickerson, Kyle Tucker in the outfield. We got a 2-man Houston stack. We got a 3-man, an interesting 3-man Cardinal stack. We got a one-off. No, we got 2-man Minnesota stack there with Correa and Miranda. So one-off Stone Garrett. We got a
One off Stone Garrett. Let's go Stone.
Alrighty, so that's where we're at. That's it. 5 games, everybody. We'll be in the Discord if you have any questions. James and I will catch you guys later.